And they're just going to run it here up the middle. And he'll wind his way to about the 38-yard line. Devin Witherspoon up from the secondary to make the play.
Kaimi Fairbairn set to kick off.
Third quarter set to commence. And we're back underway here on EA Sports. And angling for the sideline, but that ball will go out of bounds, so they try to pin them deep with a directional kick, but it backfires. With the ball out of bounds, it'll come out to the 40-yard line.
Hey, let's go.
Willis. Downfield, that's Johnston. He's got it. And he's taken down inside the opponent's 35.
It's a gain of 29. That's good for a Bills first down.
Let's go.
First and 10 at the
18 Cardinal,
31-yard
18
line.
Cardinal. 18 Rattler, 18 Rattler. 79 Broncos. And up.
To throw, here's Willis. And he'll just get rid of this.
Willis's
Smart play
pass
to throw it away.
incomplete
And
on
that'll
the
set up
throwaway.
second down.
It's now
At this
second
stage of
and
the game,
10.
things haven't been going your way, so one more mistake, it could just be too much to overcome.
Okay,
So a
break.
nice decision there. Just throw it away out of bounds and give your team a fighting chance.
Set. Ready, ready.
Throwing, Willis. They'll get maybe 3 out of that one. And first set up third down.
And this
It's
is
a
where the
gain of 4.
versatility of the
Brings
tight end
up
position
third
really
and
starts
6.
coming into play. Not only do they have to line up with their hand on the ground, but they can occasionally split out in the slot. And man, they're too fast for linebackers, and a lot of times they're too big for defensive backs.
21 is the
Warriors,
line to
17.
gain as we hit third down.
Cowboy 80. Hut, hut.
Back to throw. He'll look middle, and he's got his man complete. And he's taken down, but they are in business. This sets up first
A gain
and
of
goal.
17 yards.
Whatever they've talked about in the locker room at the
Bills.
halftime break
First
seems to
down.
have worked. They've come out with a new
First
established
down.
energy.
Goal
You
to
could
go.
see it when they took the field. Now this offense seems to be building on it because with that chunk play,
Willis
just a little bit of rhythm that they can build off
Jameer
of.
Gibbs.
They got a long way to go to get back
It's a
into
loss
this
of
game,
5.
but so
Brings
far
up
off to a good
second
start.
and goal.
To play corner in this league, Mike, you have to have
15-yard
great
line.
reactions and instincts. In this case, he trusts those instincts from the jump, and he's able to send the offense going backwards as a result.
First down was not very good.
Bronco, let's go
Here's
now.
second and goal.
Viking 18. Shut up. Go. Ready.
Throwing, Willis. He's got it at the 3. And he'll take it on in. Zach Ertz. Touchdown, Bills. That's his second touchdown this game. And he's got a half dozen for the year. Folks, extra points is good. And the Bills are back
Makes the
within
score
4.
Buccaneers
It's 21 to 17.
Bills 17.
After the touchdown, out is Folk to kick this one away. From the 6, here comes a return.
Jahan Dotson on the return. The Bucs take over first and 10 at their own 20-yard line.
Set. Hut, hut.
They'll go play action now with Penix. That one out wide for right. Down the left sideline. And they bring him down there, but it is inside the 10. It is going to be first and goal.
A gain on the
It
play
is a
of
big
71
play for the
yards.
Buccaneers.
That's good.
71
for a first
yards.
down.
Well, this
First
is the
and goal,
epitome, Mike,
Tampa Bay.
of short throw, long run. Everyone talks about the importance of these explosive plays, and of course a lot of them come through the passing game, but you don't always have to throw the ball deep downfield for a big gain. We're seeing more and more of these wide receivers in the NFL that with the ball in their hands, they turn into running backs.
Out of the shotgun, it's Penix. It is brought zone.
pass.
Jalen
Complete
Waddle.
to Jalen Waddle.
Touchdown, Tampa.
Touchdown, Tampa
2
Bay.
touchdowns for him
Amy
now on the
Fairbairn
afternoon.
lining up for the extra
Fairbairn
point.
to add the extra point. He knocks it
The
through.
kick is good.
And the Bucks will extend
Makes the
this
score
third quarter
Buccaneers
lead.
28, Bills 17. Amy Fairbairn set to kick off.
And so after the touchdown, here's Fairbairn to kick it off. This will be returned from the 6. He'll get this past the 20
The
before
Bills
he's
take
brought
over
down
first
shy
and
of
10
the
at
25-yard
their own
line.
24-yard line.
Got it. Ready? Cup 19. Cup 19. Hip, hook.
On the ground to start, they give it to Gibbs. And he'll get 2 on this one before
Jameer
being
Gibbs,
taken
the
down.
ball carrier. He was brought down at the 26.
So
A
from the
3-yard pickup.
26-yard line,
Brings up
here's his
second and
second and 7.
Set. Let go. Get up.
Off the play fake, he'll look to throw. On the run to the right, he'll tuck it and take off.
You have to
Blake
admire
Willis
the corners
is
who are willing to
dribbled.
put their head down and fight for some extra yardage, but
29-yard line.
sometimes
It's a gain of
it's
3.
usually worth the squeeze.
Brings up
Get
third
down,
and
protect
4.
yourself. Live to play another snap.
Ready, ready. Cougar 19. Let go.
They'll throw here on 3rd and short. To the middle of the field, he's got Johnston.
Nothing a quarterback
A
loves
gain of
more,
6.
Mike, than being able to pick up a first
That's
down
good for a
without being
Bills.
forced to
First
push the ball
down.
downfield and force it
First and
past
10
the
at
line
the
to gain. He settles for
36-yard
the
line.
underneath check down. He's confident that his receiver is going to pick up the rest after the catch.
That one out wide to Gibbs. And he'll be run out of bounds. It's a good gain on first down. They pick up 7 yards.
Out of bounds at the 44-yard
Great example of
line.
first down
8
efficiency. You
yards
don't
on the
always have
pickup.
to go for the
Brings
big
up
play.
second and
Put
2.
yourself in a friendly second down. Now you have equal opportunity to both run and pass.
From the 44-yard line, here's 2nd and 2.
Panther 60. Panther 60. Set. Hut, hut.
Throwing is Willis. Here's a screen set up for Gibbs. And they'll get him down after a gain of 5, but that is enough
A gain
for
of
a
6.
first down.
And the Bills.
We're starting to see this
first
so
down.
often, Mike. The days of just having
First
a running
and
back who
10
you're just
at
going to
the
turn around and
50-yard
hand it to.
line.
Yes, that's still a critical part of NFL offensive football, but
65
their
catch,
ability to be
65
used in
catch.
the passing game. Just one more thing for the defense to have to defend. Make them go sideline to sideline,
the ball
line of
carrier.
scrimmage to the end zone.
He was
Defend
taken down
every
at the
blade of
50-yard
grass, and a
line.
really good running
A
back
gain of a yard.
goes a long way.
Brings up second and 9.
Ball right on the 50-yard line. Here's 2nd
Get
down
it.
and 9.
Go.
Willis now to throw. That one incomplete. Good job.
Intended for
Textbook
Zach
there,
Ertz.
separating the man from the
Incomplete.
ball, and it'll bring up
It's now third down and 9 yards.
They nearly
to go.
connected on the big play downfield, but he's not quite able to hold on to that ball through the contact. You can chalk that one up as a win defensively.
3rd and 9.
Down. Cowboy 80. Ready.
Willis now to throw. He's got the veteran Zach Ertz. And they're going to be set up in the red
gain of
zone. They got it
39
inside the
yards.
15.
That's another Bills first down. First and 10
So
at the
both teams
11-yard
trade
line.
touchdowns in that frame as we get through the end of the 3rd quarter. Back with more after the break. You're tuned in to the NFL on EA Sports. Still get a first down at the 1.
7
First
Pirates,
and 10,
ready?
they go from the 11.
70 Lions. Dragon 60.
Here's Willis. They'll be forced to just throw that one away.
To the sideline
It's
and incomplete.
You can't fault the quarterback on this one. Like, he really didn't even have much of an opportunity. By the time he hit the top of his drop and got his eyes downfield, the defense was all over him, and he really had no choice but to just get that ball out of his hand and live to play another snap.
Tag. Get up.
To throw is Willis. And he will score! Touchdown, Buffalo. His fourth TD grab of the season. Greg, they are pecking away at this one now. Very big touchdown. Gets them right within reach of pulling this comeback off.
Well, Mike, at the very least, they've given themselves a
Makes the
chance,
score
but can they get a
Buccaneers
stop
28,
and get the ball
Bills
back again
24.
for a chance to go down and really make this one interesting?
So, things a little more interesting now. Back to a one-score game as they kick it away.
The Bucs take over 1st and 10 at their own 35-yard line.
Go. 60 Bobcat. Cowboy 80. 7 Pirates. 7 Pirates. Check go.
And a lefty Penix on 1st down. That one
Penix's
down the field,
pass
but they cannot
intended
connect.
for
And it's
Jalen Waddle.
incomplete. Jalen Waddle, the intended
He
target.
was defended by
And
Kirby
it'll bring up
Joseph.
2nd down.
Panther 60. Panther 60. Set. Hut.
We're going to run it here with Mananga. And the defense there to meet him. They'll hold him to 2 and bring up 3rd
Whitehead
down.
on the tackle. It's a gain of 2 yards, and it's 3rd down.
Rangers. 70 Rangers. 70 Lions. 19 Lions. Ready.
From the gun, here is Penix. And that is incomplete.
Penix's pass.
When you get the ball in this
Intended
situation,
for
what you're looking to do
Jahan
is not
Dotson.
only end the drive with a
Incomplete.
touchdown to put the game away, but
Tommy
you'd love to chew
Townsend
up
in
some
punt
clock.
formation.
So with that incomplete pass now likely putting an end to this series, that's a big opportunity for them to try to close this game out.
And you'll get forward a few yards on the
Isaiah
return.
Rodgers on
That's
the
where the
return.
offense
The
will
Bills
take over.
1st and 10 at their own 29-yard line.
Ready. Let's go. Like, go, Rig. Go. Warrior 70. Ready, ready.
They'll start this one on the ground with Gibbs. And the woes in the running game continue. They're going to subtract yards there. A loss on the play.
The tackle made back at the
Select
25-yard
the loss
line.
on 1st. Here's 2nd and 14.
Here we go. Here we go. Ready.
Now Willis. Pass caught left side. That's Ertz. And he'll be taken down up at the 40-yard line. His 5th catch of the afternoon. Good for a 1st down.
And this is a tricky part of the game for any defense. You find yourself protecting a late lead, and the age-old question is, do you remain aggressive? Do you try to just keep the ball from being thrown over your head and make everything be tackled and played in front of you? That's what every defensive coordinator struggles with, so they can't get too soft here as they try to hold on to this lead here late.
And he's going to be taken down right at midfield.
10 more yards.
2 straight hookups. This one good for 10 yards.
1st down.
Really nice
First
job
and 10
there,
at
Mike.
the
I mean, he
50-yard
sees the
line.
blitz coming and just gets the ball out of his hands. Understand where your outlets are. It results in an easy pitch and catch and move the chains.
Panther 80. Panther 11. Panther 11. 79 Broncos. Let go.
Willis to throw. Throwing right. That's Johnson. Catch
more
number
yards.
7 so far
That's
in this one.
another
And a
Bills.
first down.
First down.
19, driver,
First and
19.
10 at the 37-yard line.
He'll get this out wide. Into space past the 25. And they will take him down at the 20-yard line.
17 more yards.
Give them
And the
17
Bills,
more, and
first
they are
down.
on a roll.
First and 10
Another
at
first
the
down.
20-yard line.
And now I live it. Ain't it a gift? No, it's God-given. I'm not gonna waste it. Stop wasting your breath. Stop speaking in whispers. Say that with your chest. I feel it in my bones. Won't bring me down, no, not even close. Go ahead and throw your stones, but you can't stop this.
So 2 minutes left to play in the second half. Greg and I back on EA Sports after this.
Ready,
Plenty
break.
of time, all 3 timeouts left. It's first and 10.
Gravity lock. Hut, hut.
Gibbs. Oh, and some space opens as he's
Jameer
brought
Gibbs,
down
the ball carrier.
following a gain of 6.
He was brought down at the
I think every
13-yard
running
line.
back's dream is that he's
It's a
going to
gain
run
of
through a
7.
wide open hole
Brings
and
up
have
second
breakaway
and
touchdowns,
3.
but that's not necessarily the case very often in the NFL. So the backs that are the best are the ones that can
Hey, check
get
that.
more
Cowboy
yardage
80.
than maybe what's blocked for. And I think this is a nice physical gain here
Go straight.
that they can
Hey, we
continue to
working
build
up
off
wide
of
receiver, we working,
as the
we
game
working.
unfolds.
Go.
Here's Gibbs. And he'll get
Jameer
nothing
Gibbs,
here.
the ball carrier.
Back to the line of scrimmage,
Taken
and
down
that's
right
all.
at the line of scrimmage.
When you look throughout
No
this
gain on
game,
the
Mike,
play.
I don't think there's
It's
even
third
debate.
down and
This
4.
defensive line has clearly won the battle at the line of scrimmage over this offensive line. And for an offense that wants the run game to be such a critical element to its plan, they've got to do a better job because there's nowhere to run. There's no holes for the back to find. And all these 0 or negative runs are putting them in some really bad spots.
Buffalo 18. Hut.
They'll drop to throw. Moving to his right. That is caught. And this is a touchdown. They were not going to be denied. And they have taken the lead here in the final minute of play. An important extra point up and good. So the lead is 3
Makes the
here
score
in the
Bills
late
31.
stages of the game.
Buccaneers 28.
So the kickoff team out there one final time in the final minute as they kick it away. Here comes a return from the 3.
Jahan Dotson on the return. The Bucs take over first and 10 at their own 19-yard line.
They'll come up for first and 10.
Go.
That's an RPO quickly into the hands of Waddle.
Similar to a tight end, the slot receiver is often considered the safety blanket. He makes all the difficult catches, tends to be a little bit more around the line of scrimmage, and so far today he's certainly lived up to that reputation.
Here comes second down.
Knock down. Cougar 19. 19 Lion. 60 Bobcat. 60. Ready.
From the gun, it's Penix. That one's incomplete.
Penix's
Good
pass
coverage there.
intended
Lead
for
up
Jahan
the receiver.
Dotson.
Couldn't hang with it,
Incomplete.
and it brings up third
Brings
down.
up third and
Great
5.
job there defensively, separating the man from the ball. And this is the moments of the game where you need your best players to step up. And this guy's showing what he's capable of doing in the game's critical moment.
Warrior 70. Hut, hut.
On third down, Penix. He's got the hook up there, Jay Waddle.
Waddle.
Timeout here, Tampa Bay.
It's a gain
Ended
of
up
14
second
yards.
As the Clock will stop
And
with
a
34
first down.
seconds to go in this one.
A gain of 14.
Final minute,
First
one
down,
timeout
Tampa
remaining.
Bay.
And it's first and 10.
60 Bison, 60 Bison.
To throw again, it's Penix. To the right side, and it is caught by Madden. And he'll be marked down at the 45-yard line.
17 more yards. That's another Buccaneers first down. First and 10 at the
Again,
45-yard line.
it's Penix. That's caught left side by Odunze. And they bring him down, but not until they get inside the 30-yard line.
18 more yards. That's another Buccaneers first down. First and 10 at the 27-yard line.
Here's first and 10.
18 Rattler, 18 set. Bronco 80.
Penix gonna throw again. This one is caught by Dotson. And he's gonna be shoved out of bounds after a gain of only a couple.
Out of bounds at
Second
the
down
24-yard
and 8.
line.
Trap 60,
2
trap
yards
60.
on the pickup. It's second and 8.
Throwing again, it's Penix. That is
Penix's
incomplete. So the
Thrown away
task gets
and
more
incomplete.
difficult. Time for
Brings up
maybe
third
2
down
plays. That's
and
it.
8 yards to go.
So now it's Kaimi Fairbairn in a
Kaimi
pressure
Fairbairn on for
situation.
the field goal.
This to
A
force
41-yard
overtime.
attempt.
The Bills going to use the first of their timeouts. Talk things over before third down.
Kaimi Fairbairn on
So
for the
now it's
field
Kaimi
goal.
Fairbairn in a
41-yard
pressure situation. This one he's got to have. This one is on
The
target.
kick
and
is good.
It is good.
That ties the
And
game.
we are almost certainly
31.
bound for overtime.
Kaimi Fairbairn set to
And
kick
that's
off.
just a big-time kick right there. I mean, think about all the things running through this kicker's head. He knows if he misses it, this game's over.
The Bills
But
take
he's cool.
over first
He's
and
calm.
10.
He steps up,
At their
takes a
own
deep breath, and he
35-yard
knocks
line.
it through to extend this game.
Here's first and 10.
Here we go, set. Cowboy 80. Get up.
Here we go. One final play. Oh, he can't get rid of it, and he's taken down. So, overtime coming up, and remember the rules now were changed in the offseason. They're the same as the overtime playoff rules. So each team gets to possess the football once. If you score a touchdown in the opening drive, it's no longer a walk-off. The other team can match it. From then on, it's next score wins. Each team gets 3 timeouts. Any defensive score ends the game. All replay challenges come from upstairs, and we play 1 overtime period. If it's still tied, that's the way the game ends. And he'll be out of bounds on the return. And the drive will
The
begin
Bucs
there.
take over first and 10 at their own 27-yard line.
Ready. Up, ready, ready. 19 Tiger, 19 Tiger. Take over.
Throwing now, Penix on first down. And that one is complete
Penix's
along the boundary. Good job of getting those feet in back.
Jahan Dotson.
From the 33,
bounds at the
here's
33-yard
second down and
line.
4.
A 6-yard pickup brings up second and 4.
60 Eagle, 60. Ready.
Out of the shotgun, it's Penix. And he'll be taken down. The gain is 6, and it's a new set of downs. He picked up the
A
first
gain
down.
of 6.
Really nice job here by the quarterback, understanding what did
First
he
and
need
10
to
at
pick
the
up a fresh set of
39-yard
downs.
line.
In this case, that underneath drag route was all it took. Get the ball into the hands of your receiver, pick up a first down.
Get up.
They send one of the tight ends in motion to the left.
Go, ready, 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 ready.
Just trying to avoid the rush
Penix
there. He
is
hit as he threw in the pass. is incomplete.
It's second
Try
down
again.
and 10.
It's second and 10.
19, ready. 70 to 18, Pioneer. Warrior 70.
Back to throw. Here's Penix. Oh, a lot of chances on that one. It was bouncing around, but it falls incomplete.
Seems like there was some
Brings up a third
miscommunication
down
that time.
and
They
10
clearly
yards to
weren't
go.
on the same page. That's something that they've got to get on the sideline and get corrected as soon as possible, because I think they just missed out on what could have been a big play.
60 Bobcat, 60 Bobcat. 18 Rattler, 18 Rattler. Ready, ready.
From the gun on third down. Here's Penix. And a good
Penix's
short tackle
pass.
right there. It
Complete to
stops him a
number
good
17,
distance short of the marker.
Jalen Waddle.
It sets up fourth
A
down.
4-yard gain.
And it
It's
seems like he
fourth
just
down.
cut that route a little too short. He's got to get more depth on the initial stem, and that way he makes sure when he catches the ball, it's beyond the sticks.
The offense not coming off the field. And here's fourth down.
And 60 Rattler, Viking 18. Mustang 19. Ready.
They're going on fourth down. It's Penix. That's taken in. And he's going to have the first down. Aggressive call
A
there.
7-yard
Works
gain.
out as they convert on
Complete to
fourth down.
Jalen Wright. A gain of 7. And the Buccaneer first down.
To throw is Penix. That's complete. He's hit after the catch, and the ball comes free. And the defense has it.
Complete.
A
fumble on
critical
the play.
mistake by the offense
Recovered by
here in
the
the
Bills.
overtime.
Mike, we hear that term run after catch so often, and sometimes people miss that there's kind of a middle phase. There's the catch, but before it turns into a run, you have to secure the ball as a ball carrier, right? It needs to be put away, properly held, points of pressure, front tip up against your body. All of that is kind of taken for granted. Catching it is just step one. You've got to secure the ball before you become a runner. You see so many teams wait till third down to execute their screen game, but I like in this case the play caller changes things up. He uses the screen game on first down, which will have an effect on this pass rush going forward. How aggressive do they want to get after the quarterback? Because they got that screenplay still in the back of their head.
There's that man again. Another catch. And he's out of bounds inside the
It's a gain
45-yard
of
line.
14 yards.
His 8th
That's good
reception
for a Bills
of the game.
first
And
down.
good for a first down.
First and 10 at the 43-yard line.
A fresh set of downs to work with. It is first down and 10. Now a timeout, Buffalo. They're second. And they'll get a chance to talk things over after picking up that first down.
Bobcat, 60.
Throwing, Willis. Looking down the field there, but it falls incomplete. Quentin Johnston, the man he was looking for on that one.
It leads to second and
And
10.
it'll be second down.
He's just unable to secure the catch through the contact, and really nice job timing that hit up by the defense. And at this point, all you can do is get up, get back in the huddle, and hope your quarterback gives you another shot.
Dragon 60.
Willis. To the left side, and is caught by Horton. And he'll take this one in. Sorry, Horton. And he continues to remain on fire. That is a rare NFL day. 5 touchdown passes thrown.
And Mike, at this point, the defense just looks completely lost out there. I mean, they have no answers whatsoever, giving up the 5th touchdown.